Hi friends, what is the reason that our Punjabi friends choose to come to Canada to study, work and settle? And why Canada loves them? To understand this, let us look at this Maslow's hierarchy of need and motivation. Now if you look at this pyramid, the pyramid starts at this base, which is the physiological need: air, water, food, sleep. This is the basic requirement of any human being. Once this is met, he looks for safety, that is his personal security, having good health, property, employment and resources. And later on, he looks at having love through friendship, family, a sense of connection, and then it comes to the esteem, respect, self-esteem, status, recognition. And then the last stage is self-actualization. Here, one completely realizes his potential and appreciate life. So that's how this pyramidal structure is. Okay, keep this in mind as we will require this as we proceed with the video. Coming to Canada's population, which is at 37.59 million. And of this population, 2% of the population are Punjabi. It's not a big number, right? What is more interesting is that this number was at 1% in 2006 and now it has increased to 2%, which is 100%. And what is going to be more interesting is that the future intake of Canada has increased and the kind of interest state of Punjab has been showing. This is going to grow exponentially. It was in 1897 that the first Punjabis, they set foot in Canada and they came as then British India's soldiers to commemorate Queen Victoria's coronation, and later they also came again for the coronation of King Edward VII. Now after this, if we look at the numbers, in 1904 there were 100 Punjabis, mostly in Vancouver, and after that in 1906 the number increased to 1500, and then in 1907 this increased further to 4700, and 1914, remember this was the World War era, the number reduced to 2000. Now look at 1980s. This is when most of them started coming to Canada in huge number. The numbers actually skyrocketed. This is when Ontario as well as Alberta, which was then thriving oil business, this attracted a lot of Punjabi migrants. And in Punjab, this was the time when the insurgency was also at peak and people wanted to have a more peaceful and well settled life. Now from then until 2006, the number increased to 3.68 lakhs. 2016, 5.02, and as on 2019, the numbers were almost 7 lakhs. Now this number, what I am saying are the resident, permanent resident as well as citizens. Now those who are here as student, they are not considered in this number. As on today, this huge number of student population who come to study in Canada. It's a home away from home for many of them. And also remember that in this, the visitors who come to enjoy, have holiday here in Canada, they are not counted. They also come in large number. Now coming to the reasons. You all must be aware that Punjab was one of the forefront state to embrace the new technology during Green Revolution. We were moving away from the traditional farming to the more American way of farming. Use of pesticides, high yielding seeds as well as irrigation technology, and Punjab was forefront and they did a fantastic job. Along with this, the problem of contamination of land, air and water also happened. I am sharing the government report in the link, which if you are interested you can go and have a look. There is a region called Malwa in Punjab which accounts for 75% of the usage of pesticide. In fact, it is called Cancer City of India. You can well imagine the kind of sacrifice for the Green Revolution these places have made. And when they have to look at these three things, air, water and land, Canada has a big tick. In fact, one of the primary reasons for me moving out of Bangalore to Canada was that I was having breathing issues while I was in Bangalore, which I don't have here in Canada. So you see how good quality air Canada has. For many of the students, coming to Canada is one of their first and last option. And this has to do mainly because of the popular culture which is shown in videos like music video, movies, and to large extent even the advertisement by the local agents. If you go to Punjab, you can see lines of hoardings related to Canada immigration. The students who come to Canada, they are in their early 20s. And when they come here, they study hard, they work hard, they sacrifice their sleep and start to give shape to their dream. And this is what motivates people back home in Punjab, that with hard work, they can also achieve this success. And this is what drive for many other students to follow. In Canada, there is a dignity to labor, which means that you work in any job, you can still live a decent life. And Punjabis, they are very hardworking. They don't settle for anything less. They are passionate, and it is ingrained in their culture. They work hard and make sure that they thrive. And this is what also excites them when they come to Canada. The potential of thriving, getting successful, especially with the businesses. Their craze for machine. Now, even in India, if you look at Bullet and Jeep, it is like a must-have. When they come to Canada, even the most luxury car becomes affordable. It's not very expensive if you have to go and take vehicle on mortgage. And they live their life. The good road and the good vehicle, it makes them more enticing to come to Canada. And when they come here, they use this full opportunity. They rule the road. And this is again something which motivates many back home. They see again through video, through movies, and when they come here, they are able to experience that. And this is also one motivating factor. I've seen with my own eyes in Brampton the kind of luxury cars they have, and they drive with pride. Peer pressure. This I have touched upon a little earlier. This is also a contributing factor, because someone already came to Canada and is successful. It becomes like a benchmark that if you go to Canada and work hard, you also become successful. Now, if you know any Punjabi friend who does not want to come to Canada, comment and let me know. I know few of my Punjabi friends who say no to Canada, but majority of them, they want to come to Canada. Drug abuse. Now, many of you might not like it, but this is what the government report says, and this has been one of the election manifest also by some of the parties. So many of the parents, they want their children to be away from drugs, and one way is to be here in Canada, focus on study and look for a future. This is also one of the reasons. Now, to add to this, Canada's immigration system is very transparent, which means that as a permanent resident, one can bring spouse, can bring children, partner, and in many cases, the immigration pathway favors relatives also. And this helps them to choose Canada as the preferred destination. The friends and relatives, they act as a magnet. There's a sense of community. If one person comes, he pulls 10 people, and that 10 people goes on to pull 100 people. And that's the reason they have grown from an insignificant number of 1% to 2%. And it will exponentially grow. That is the reason I said it's going to exponentially grow. The tight network of community works in many layers, and they ensure that no one is left behind. And they are very progressive, they are very hardworking. So success is something which is bound to happen, and this is what motivates many of them to come to Canada. To some extent, they also get influenced by the advertisements, by the agents, the movie culture and the video culture. So this is also one contributing factor. Be it Amritsar, Bathinda, Chandigarh, Jalandhar, Moga, at least one in family will be here in Canada. This is for sure, with certainty. And in fact, I would say that it is not our Punjabi friends who make Canada as the preferred destination. It is also Canada who loves them. It's a mutual admiration. With the sense of community, volunteering and hard work, they rule the heart. And that's why we all say, sing is king. I hope you found today's video interesting as well as informative. If you liked it, please press the like button and do comment. Let me know how this video was. If you have any question, do comment and share with all your Punjabi friends. Thanks for watching Canada Tried and Tested.